My name is Kristen Johnson. I work as an assistant professor and nutrition specialist in the Department of Family Consumer Sciences with the University of Tennessee Extension. I'm here today with my colleague from Cambodia, and we're going to be making some traditional Cambodian recipes.
Hello everyone, my name is Lim Chia. I'm the Agricultural Technical Manager at the Center of Excellence on Sustainable Agricultural Intensification Nutrition of the Royal University of Agriculture in Cambodia. So I'm visiting Tennessee for 2 weeks. I'm quite excited to be with my colleague Johnson. And today we will show our traditional Cambodian recipe. And the first recipe we will start with today is so-called glutinous rice ball with palm sugar.
Yeah, let's get started. So our first step is measuring 1 pound of glutinous rice flour in a bowl.
Right, and then we also need some palm sugar. It's ideally the solid one or a little bit like soft one is okay. So then we're gonna make the ball from it. And then we have a nice like coconut from the Sunrise Asian store here. Like then we shred here to get the coconut is so we're gonna use for topping up afterward. So why not we getting started?
Okay.
So in order to make the glutinous rice ball, we have a glutinous rice flour, and then we can add some water on it to mix the dough. But make sure we add a little bit. Okay, I will do like this. And then we're gonna mix it gently. Make sure that the dough is not too soft. Gonna keep adding a little bit more water.
So we'll probably use about 1.5 to 2 cups of lukewarm water. Just kind of keep an eye on it and see how the dough forms.
Okay, so I would just mix it first. Make sure it's not too soft. It smells good already.
It does smell good. Okay, so it's starting to come together and form like a solid dough. Yeah. Need a little more water, or you think we're...
I think it's okay. We can wait a little bit because just to make sure it's not too soft.
Sure.
Otherwise, a bit handle to make a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, maybe from this point would be better. Sorry, would be better to use hand.
Hands.
Right. Okay.
Then we just kind of knead it with our hands to do the final step, getting
getting ready.
Yeah. It looks nice, soft, but not too soft so it sticks together.
Right. Because when it's too soft, it's really difficult to make a ball. Well, we have good shapes right now.
Oh yeah, it's all...
That's a good mixture.
Yeah, all incorporated. It's coming together in a big ball of dough.
Okay, it's ready.
Great. Put this to the side. And...
Yes, for the side, and we're gonna make a small bowl from the palm sugar.
Okay.
So we have right now the palm sugar, and we're gonna make a small bowl from the palm sugar as well. So I would just take a small piece of it, this size. Make a small bowl. Maybe it's a little bit too big. Make a bit smaller one. Okay, that's a perfect size. It does not have to be round, completely round, but it's okay. And then I'm gonna put it here. Okay. So what we do next, we're gonna take back our dough. So we have really nice, we've got mixture of the dough we have right now. We'll just take a small piece of it, and make a bit thinner part, a bit thinner. And then I will just take one piece of the palm sugar, stuff inside, and make a ball from it. Make sure it's completely round here. You could either make a little bit smaller one or a little bit bigger one, depending on your preference, but this is my favorite size. And then make sure you put a kind of round shape as a ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I assume you want to get it all, make sure it's all sealed so that the
Right.
sugar stays in.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, then we will just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So my tricks like to make a small bowl first. Squish it, make it thinner.
Okay.
Having one ball of palm sugar stuff inside, wrap it so that's completely full, and then make a ball from it.
Okay.
So a small ball first, make it a bit thinner, stuff the palm sugar inside, wrap it up, and then make a small bowl. That's very cute.
Now, if someone wanted to make these in different shapes, could they do that?
Yeah, as they like actually.
So tell us about this dish. Is this is a dessert?
It's a dessert.
Okay.
So it could be like come from different recipes. One can also use it with the coconut as well. It's a stuff inside. It's a bit sweeter. But for me, like palm sugar would be the one would be more convenient to do it.
So palm sugar is the most common.
It's the most common one. It's easy to make it.
So tell me about palm sugar. Is palm sugar the type of sugar that you typically use in Cambodian recipes?
Palm sugar is really like typical for many Cambodian recipe. Depends. So many people may use also refined white sugar, but usually palm sugar tastes always a bit better because of the aroma, and because we know that's come from palm juice.
Yeah.
And it's our local products.
Yeah. These are fun to make.
Yeah.
I think this would be a fun recipe for kids to make too. I think my kids would enjoy making this. Feels like playing with a toy or playing with Play-Doh a little bit.
So the traditional plum pie, so-called in Khmer glutinous rice ball, it's with the white flour, but you can always add some color, like you can also add a pandan leaf flavor or color to make it like different color.
Oh, that's fun. You know that you're going to see some food art made out of these eventually, so that will be coming.
Okay, so right now we get the water boil, and we can start putting the rice ball we have here into the hot water.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, how many should we put in at a time?
So I think we can just put as many as we like.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just so much. It's not like stick up together.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's really however much room you have in.
Right, and just do it one by one.
Okay. Now, could you, if you wanted to maybe do like a slotted spoon and lower it in there, could you do
That's
that?
also possible. We can
Okay.
also have a spoon so that like it's like here.
Okay.
It's also fine.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Right. And then make sure you stir a little bit so that the ball is not sticking into the pan
Okay.
on the pot. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll stir it just a little bit to keep them
Yeah.
from sticking.
Then we will keep stirring a little bit gently so that you will not break the ball in the
Okay.
water. And we will wait about for 1 to 2 minutes until the ball is floating up, and then after the ball is floating up, then we wait another 1 minute to make sure the dough is fully cooked.
Okay. So about 1 to 2 minutes until the balls float, and then another minute, and then you'll remove them from the pan.
Oh, it's floating up right now. It's coming.
Okay. Yeah.
See, it's the magic. It's like floating up.
Yeah.
For the sink down, now it's floating up.
So then they just finish the last little bit of cooking while they're floating.
Yeah.
So this has really been like a very gentle boil the whole time, so it's not breaking the rice balls apart.
So after getting boiled, we can turn it to the medium heat so that to make sure it's not too much boiling.
Mm.
Can wait a few more seconds.
Okay. Sort of what do they look like when they're done? What's a good?
So it actually it's still in the same shapes, but we
Okay.
can see easily when it's cooked. Then it's just floating up. And
Yeah. Okay. So that's the sign to look
That's
for.
the sign that it's cooked.
Okay.
But we just want to make sure it's like fully cooked, so they just wait for 30 seconds to 1 minute to make sure that it's really cooked.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I think we get it, and then we will transfer it to the cold water.
Okay. All right. Now, so how long do they stay in the cold water?
Just to make sure it's cooling down, so that it's not too hot. I think right now it's cooled down, and then we will transfer into the plate.
Okay. So it's really like another minute.
Just a minute in the cold water. Yeah. Okay.
They look
So
so
you
good.
see different shapes right now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the clover shape does not remain.
I'm gonna figure that out.
Yeah. So rice is really common. Like we always eat rice, even for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. So everything we do, eat with rice or rice noodle. Either rice or rice
Rice
noodle.
or rice
And
noodle.
usually with rice, we also have together with some side dish like some soup or some stir fry one. Okay, so for preparation, usually it's supposed to be with banana leaf, but like banana leaves are not always available. Let's try maybe make a kind of small adaptation. So we use muffin liner.
Okay.
Um,
So a muffin liner, a cupcake liner.
right. So so depend how much it fits into one liner. I would just put 2 or 3.
Okay.
Maybe 3. Let's try 3. Okay, it's fitting perfectly.
Okay. So
Um,
we fit about 3 in our mini cupcake liners.
and then we add some shredded coconut on the top of it.
Okay. So shredded coconut on the top. Oh, they look so pretty.
Yeah, and then we keep doing more.
Okay.
Wow, it's so beautiful with different color.
Are there any other toppings that someone might put on this?
Where if you like, you can also top on some sesame.